Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with yet another Into the Emerald Dream card review. It's only one card, but it's a Priest Legendary. It does some pretty crazy stuff, so you know I've got to do a video on it. I am not a Priest main, okay? But yes, Aviana returns for, I believe, the third or fourth time? How many times has it been now for this card? It's a Priest Legendary that can cheat more mana than maybe any card ever has, but it might also be complete garbage. So we're going to review that card. We have our giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders, 1 mega bundle out of my pocket to enter that giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link down description below. The one with that thumbnail over there. That was our first review of the day. If you haven't checked it out, there was a ton of cards to go over. But yes, today, just the one. But oh my God, what a card. So yeah, let's start off and I guess end off with, I believe, the first ever 9 mana 7/11. That's right, it's 7/11 Aviana Alloon's Chosen. So obviously not the best stats in the world, but kind of convenient. It has a battle cry. Start a 3-turn lunar circle. When the full moon rises, your cards cost 1 this game. That's a constant effect on any card generated, drawn, whatever. They will all cost 1 mana. And what does it mean by a 3-turn lunar cycle? I'll just show a quick video demonstration exactly what that means.
The stars and skies are my domain.
We are the voice of iron.
So yeah, you play the card and then you gotta wait a turn, another turn, and then another turn, and then you're off to the races. So this card, why I think it's insane is, well, insane mana cheat, and who knows what that can enable. But as I said it earlier today, I don't know if this is good because it's incredibly slow, right? It's 9 mana. There are ways though. There are ways to get this out for cheap. It doesn't have a tribe, so you don't got that working for it. We don't know what the imbued hero power will be for Priest yet, by the way, because maybe that will work with this. I don't know. But they recently buffed, I can't remember the name of it, that 5 mana taunt that sets your next draw to 1. So let's say I played Narian Soothvancy, and then I see I'm gonna draw Aviana, I drop it down, I play Aviana for 1 mana 7/11. Again, very convenient. I all of a sudden in 3 turns can cheat a bajillion mana. And I look at cards like, I look at like Protoss Priest, right? You have Mothership, which you're already discounting. With that 1 mana Mothership, all of a sudden kind of becomes 0 mana. All your Protoss cards are like 0 mana. You can do some pretty gross stuff. The Dragon's coming in. Who knows what you can do? Just, you can do whatever you want when your cards are 1. Very reminiscent of Celestial Alignment for Druid. However, Alignment you could ramp into. You could just play it, right? Everything's just 1. It's set like in your deck in hand to 1. Basically, you generated a card, it was sat back, then it was at its full cost. This, you just keep that absolute dirt cheap value. So for a class that likes to generate cards, that likes to steal cards, that likes to draw cards, that is way more valuable than like the alignment effect, that constant for the rest of the game effect. We're seeing so much of that in Hearthstone, right? For the rest of the game, it used to be a lot of set this, set that, like the Infestor, like make your Zergs way bigger for the rest of the game. It's a constant thing, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's 9 mana. And unless there's a way to reliably get this out fast for Priest, I can't imagine it's competitive. Because again, like it's 3 turns you gotta wait, and then you gotta do the stuff. But like committing 9 mana to a 7/11 seems like complete suicide. To be fair though, you are playing Priest, and Priest has a lot of removal, you've got healing, you have stall capabilities. If a class can make it work that doesn't have ramp and it's called Druid, it's gonna be a class like Priest, like Warrior, that can stall and wait for this and then do the thing. The other question is, what are you doing with this mana cheat, right? Like, obviously once it's online, you probably won the game, right? Like, you're gonna win whatever you do. When you have that much mana cheat, but you gotta build your deck around it to actually win. You have to do something that's gonna be worth everything being won. So it's gonna be a really interesting one to see. And if it is good, it's like, well, we gotta nerf it. We don't want this, right? Like, this is one of these cards that if it is good, it's not going to be good for long because it's such a crazy, insane effect that becomes very solitaire, very one-sided, very unfun, that Priest would just get nerfed again or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see. I just, off the top of my head, I can only think of like a couple of ways to maybe get this out at a decent spot, and other than that, unless we see more, it's probably just a meme. It's not gonna be great, but again, we got a full set of card reveals, including more Priest cards, which, why Blizzard? They're making me reveal more Priest cards with my Team Protoss teammates. I don't know if it'll be on this channel or on Team Solari. We'll be revealing cards in some fun way that Priest will be able to utilize with this. But yeah, as a standalone, without knowing a lot about what the Priest cards are, and I don't even know what I'm revealing yet, I have no freaking clue. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5 in standard, with the potential for it to be a 4 or 5 star card. But again, at 9 mana, it's pretty crazy. And in Wild, you don't even have that great of ways to cheat it out in Wild for the most part, right? There's ways to like summon it, but it's a battle cry. I gotta play it from my hand. There's not a lot of great ways that I could think of in Wild, unless, yeah, I just really can't think of any. So I got to give it a 2 there. But if there is any way to do it reliably, then this card is pretty insane. Like, it's just going to be ridiculous. And you know what's ridiculous is the signature on the card. Look at that. It is beautiful. A beautiful signature card. Hopefully available in packs. They keep paywalling these. I don't like that, but has a really, really nice signature. So yes, Priest getting mass mana cheat, but my God, do they have to pay a price for it? We'll see if it's good enough. And yeah, I think that's it for cards today. We'll have hopefully a day 1 patch review going over everything in the game. And then I think there's card reviews like every day up until the weekend. So stay tuned for those card reviews, get involved in that giveaway, and let me know what you think about Aviana Alun's Chosen, because yeah, I'm scared. Our Priest overlords are going to cheat all the mana. That's not what Priest is about. They're supposed to just sit there and do nothing and lose. That's what I like. Anyways, let me know what you think about all this, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.